Hi Virgo. Welcome to your August reading and happy early birthday. Happy early Virgo season. Okay. Remember how I said nothing was going to move until Virgo season? So nothing is going to move until later this month. Until then, you may feel some frustration because you really want to give this cup away. You don't want to wait another month. You want your love life to move along, either be over or the new thing come on or commit or whatever it is. Your Mars in Aries vibe is very strong. You want things to move. Doesn't matter if they increase or disintegrate, you're tired. You just want a change. And I don't blame you. It's been a lot of waiting. It's been a lot of sacrifice. It's been very slow going to the point where you're wondering, why am I doing this at all? What am I getting out of this? It seems kind of pointless. But don't let your frustrations get the best of you. It might bring up an older health issue. And also, things really may be working out in your favor. You just can't see the progress yet because it's not time. And then at the end of August, the sun moves into your sign, Mercury moves into your sign, and things begin to move. Perhaps not in the direction you wanted, though. Some of you who really want to give this cup to someone specific, that relationship completely disintegrates because it's not good for you. Or the person just isn't as committed as you are to them. Oh, even the cards not coming up says a lot because it's just, you're so stunted right now. The Magician. There is so much to learn during these times when you're not getting what you want and things aren't going smoothly, and really people or situations, job situations that you thought you couldn't live without, you're beginning to realize you may have to, and it's making the really sharp parts of you turn on. Not getting what you want for the past few months might have been the best thing that happened to you this year. Now, there are some of you who want to give this cup to someone that you have been holding on a pedestal, that you think is in many ways quite amazing, probably someone from your past that you are deifying now that they're gone. Three of Cups, the cards would like to remind you that they are also human and that they also have flaws, and that one of your flaws may be that you idolize people to justify being in love with them. I am aware of how much of a read that is. That makes sense though. Being the ivory tower sign, you would of course put the person that you would like to be with or are with on a pedestal in the same way as you are put on a pedestal. It only makes sense, but it works against you. One, because it makes you want more than you should. And two, one moment. Two, you diminish yourself by leaving the decision of what happens between the two of you or what happens in that work situation completely up to them. Who said it's completely up to them? Why put all the power in somebody else's hands? Why take something that you've worked at for a very long time, that you've put a lot into, and make it so that someone else can tear it down, someone else can take that strength, that power, that money, that joy of life away from you. You will see as your season starts that you begin to feel very powerful and things begin to move in your favor, but you have to get through the first 3 weeks of August where things are still stuck, and you can feel how in some ways the resolution you've been waiting for comes as the Tower moment and not at all what you thought. You thought it would be the coming to fruition of something, that you would get your way. And while you will get the things that empower you, you will receive the connections that bring you the most strength, that which was taken from you is taken away, and you are asked to deal with it and accept it, and not get mired down in the confusion and fear and pain that comes with wishing things weren't the way they are. This is what happens when you stay stuck in a perpetual nostalgia. And it is possible to slip into that place right now because you've been waiting for a few months thinking, okay, well then my season's going to start and I'm going to get what I want. No, you're going to get what you need. And you're also going to, and one of the things you need is to see why you shouldn't want some of the things that you've really been obsessing about, because they are not good for you and they take from you. And now you learn that. And no, it's not easy. And of course, there's going to be a part of you that wants to scream and shout about it because you had a very specific vision in your mind and that's how you wanted it. But I've noticed that Leo season already is shaping up to be, you're going to get the best thing, but it's not going to be in the packaging that you thought it was going to be in. Not at all. So, a few weeks of turmoil and confusion and a lot of insight into why we like who we like and what it is that we long for, and how far do we compromise our dignity for what we think we can't live without, and what happens when we are made to, and how do we rise above. Yes, I love you. Let's look at these cards. Hi Virgo, welcome to the second part of your reading. Page of Cups. You really would like to hand that cup over to somebody. And you feel like you have the perfect person in mind and you're so sure about it, but that person is not what they seem. And I think the past couple of months have been trying to show you that, but there is a bit of a hard-headed, let's say a cold war going on between the Virgo heart and mind. Your mind is very well aware that the Magician is not the person you think they are. They're not even particularly loyal. But once you get it in your head that that's that person or that job or that possession will make you happy, it can be very difficult to dissuade you. However, it will have a direct effect on your success in other areas if you allow someone, mainly yourself, if you allow yourself to be talked into your own demise. You can make the wrong decisions and have it blow up in your face, or you can let things flow to you while keeping yourself busy with the appropriate work, by not inviting destruction, by staying stuck in the past, by not inviting confusion, by not focusing on heartbreak, instead focusing on your personal power. It's 3 weeks. It's 3 weeks in which you can make, out of haste, some very poor decisions. And it's worth noting that these decisions are probably the most important part of the test. A few more weeks left, and you prove your worthiness to yourself, to the universe, to whomever out there is supposed to be the next person in your life, the next job, the next collaboration, whatever it is. This is the testing ground. And there is so much within you that wants to rush, that wants to make the wrong decisions, that wants to blow up, that wants to be critical, that wants to even hurt somebody's feelings. And yet, caution is advised at every turn, because your inability to let go of what you thought you wanted can lead you to utter stagnation throughout August, which means that you walk into your birthday confused and broken down and feeling taken advantage of. And I know that's not what you want. I know that's not what you want. I would much prefer that you say things how they are and let the chips fall where they may. Or acceptance. Acceptance that what you were trying to make happen wasn't actually any good for you. Because that's the thing, you know already. You've had the past couple of months to really observe the situation. You already know it wasn't good for you. There are no misconceptions here. You're well aware that the thing you really wanted is not the thing for you. But it's so difficult once you get it in your head to let it go. And that's all the next 3-4 weeks are about. It's just you at every turn saying, nope, I'm going to let this go, actually. Nope, even though it seems very close to what I think I wanted, I'm going to have to push and strive and beg, and I'm not doing any of it because it takes too much away from me and my dignity. No, I'm not doing it. There may be many opportunities where you feel like if you would just compromise on your dignity this month, you will get what you want, but you won't. Now, since you're not going to anyway, why go through the motions? Being sad, being stuck in the past, feeling like everything is falling down around you. Why go through all of that when you know yourself that when it comes down to it and you are asked to pick between another person and your self-worth, you're going to pick yourself. So why go through the drama? There's no need. There's no need. You can escape from Leo season unscathed, even though it is the sun right behind you in your subconscious. You can escape the effects of it by being brutally honest with yourself about what you wanted and why you wanted it. For many of you, you figure out that what you wanted was self-destruction, and that you were doggedly set on being with someone or being a part of something that you knew instinctively would ruin you. That may even be why you wanted it. Now, does it make any sense to assign blame to that want? No, that's not going to do anything. Is there an explanation for why we are at times self-destructive, especially Virgos being one of the most self-destructive signs? No, you can call it the human condition if you like. Regardless, this is an obstacle course. And at every turn, you are asked to decide based on how you feel about you. Not what you think you need from another person, not what you would like, not what the ideal outcome would be, and not what the people around you would prefer. Now, the only way to win this course is at every turn thinking of what's best for you. Again, what's best for you is not the same as what you want. And that's all Leo season is about for you. It's about sifting through what's best for you and what you want and looking at the disparities between the two. It will give you so much insight into yourself and how you really feel about you. And it will give you insight into why another person always becomes the center of your life and how that absolutely has to change. You walk into your season later in August understanding how to be the center and star of your own show. That's a big deal. And it's time. It's very appropriate for the times that we're in and what you're going through in terms of just the astrology of it. You need this. But there are so many opportunities to get caught up and miss the chance and end up wasting time, insight, and most importantly, the energy to get rid of things. Because you have that right now. You have the ability to leave all the things that do not support you and do not fulfill you and do not love you behind. You also have a chance to see within yourself where the destruction lies and what lengths you will go to satisfy that and why. You delve deep into your past and you figure out this month why. Why do I want those things? Why do I like those things? What does it say about me and how I feel about me? And although it is hard and scary and tumultuous and painful, you are so empowered. All Virgo ever needed was the facts. And you get so many of them. Don't push them aside. Don't push that golden information aside to make some bad choices that are going to teach you the same lesson, but with a lot more pain. Learn it on your own. It's cleaner, safer, much less painful. All right? The personal readings, the extended readings, the one-on-one live chat readings, the rings, if you like them, the shirt I'm wearing in the reading merchandise, all the links are below. I love you lots. Happy birthday and happy early Virgo season.